If you're a musician, you know the struggle, right? You pour your heart and soul into your music, you finally hit 1 million streams, and you still can't pay your rent. It's frustrating. But what if I told you that getting just one of your songs placed in a TV show could be worth way more than all those streams combined? Well, let's get into the incredible world of the sync licensing economy. Okay, just look at this for a second. This really tells the whole story. On the left, you've got 1 million streams. A huge accomplishment for sure. But the payout? Maybe 4,000 bucks. Now, look to the right. One single song placement in an indie TV show, 15 grand. And a national ad campaign? We're talking $75,000. And honestly, that could be on the low end. This isn't some made-up number. It's the reality of sync. So first, we really have to talk about what I like to call the million stream problem. It's the biggest hurdle that so many amazing artists are up against right now. I mean, this is it. This is the core of the problem. You work so hard to connect with fans, to get your music out there, and the streaming platforms pay you just fractions of a penny for each play. So even after you hit that incredible million stream milestone, you're walking away with maybe $3,000 to $5,000. It just makes building a sustainable career feel almost impossible. So, we've laid out the problem. But what about the solution? Let's get into what sync licensing actually is.
It's actually super simple. Sync is just short for synchronization. It's the official permission slip to use your music in sync with something visual. So, anytime you hear a song in a TV show, a movie, a commercial, or even a video game, that's a sync. That's it.
Now, this part is absolutely crucial, and it trips a lot of people up. To use a song, a TV show needs 2 different licenses. First is the master license. That's for the actual recording, the version you produced. That money goes to you, the artist, or your record label. Then there's the sync license. That's for the song itself, the lyrics, the melody. That money goes to the songwriter or the publisher. Now here's the magic part. If you wrote the song and you own the recording, you get paid for both. You get paid twice. All right, let's get to the good stuff. This is probably what you've been waiting for. Let's talk about the money. How does sync actually pay you? Get ready for this. A pretty standard placement in an indie TV show, you could be looking at anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000 for one song. Okay, what about a movie? Now we're talking. The range there jumps up to anywhere from $10,000 to $100,000. It all just depends on the movie's budget. And then you have the holy grail, a national ad campaign. For a big brand, you could be looking at 50 grand, $250,000, or honestly, way, way more. The potential is just insane. But wait, it gets even better. That huge fee you get up front, that's not even the end of the story. There's this amazing hidden bonus called Backend Royalties. This means every single time that TV show airs or gets streamed on Netflix, your performing rights organization, like ASCAP or BMI, collects money for you. That one placement can turn into a passive income stream that pays you for years and years. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds incredible. How do I get a piece of that? Which brings us right to our next section, how to make your music totally sync-friendly. And first, let's just bust a huge myth. You do not have to be a superstar on a major label. In fact, being an indie artist is a massive advantage here. Music supervisors, the people who pick the songs, they're actively looking for independent artists. Why? Because it's cheaper for them, the legal stuff is way easier to figure out, and your music brings this fresh, authentic vibe to their project. So what can you do, right now, to get ready? It's pretty simple. Number 1, you have to know who owns what. Clear ownership is everything. Who owns the recording? Who wrote the song? You need to know. 2, have instrumental versions of your songs ready to go. Supervisors ask for these constantly. 3, your production has to be top-notch. It needs to sound professional. And 4, tag your metadata. Label your audio files with the mood, the genre, keywords, anything to make your song easy for someone to find when they're searching for the perfect track. Okay, so your music is all prepped, it sounds amazing, and it's ready to go. The next big question is, how do you actually land a placement? There are a few main ways to go about it. You can get your music into libraries like MusicBed or Artlist. You can team up with a sync agency that's dedicated to pitching music for you. You could even try reaching out directly to music supervisors. Just make sure you're respectful about it. Or you can sign with a publisher that has a great sync department. And just remember that last point, owning all your rights makes every single one of these paths so much easier and way more profitable for you. You know, this quote really says it all. One great placement can fund an entire project, or even a full year of career growth. It's not just about a paycheck. It's about buying you the freedom and the time to keep making your art.
And that's the sync economy in a nutshell. It is a genuine game changer for artists who are tired of fighting for those tiny fractions of a cent. So I guess I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Is your music ready for the screen?